Hi, my name is Elizabeth, and I am on a journey to improving my life. For the last 30 days, I have been doing 30 days of doing the bare minimum challenge. This is a challenge I came up with for myself as a bid to try and get myself to do things that I say I will do and build my self trust in the process. I had realized that as a person, I am a very chronic procrastinator. And this was a problem. I have so many goals that I'd love to achieve. I have so many ideas and things that I'd like to implement, but I find myself procrastinating and feeling absolutely miserable at the same time about them. Again, during this time, there's so many things that were happening in my life that I didn't anticipate, and I was really stressed out. Work was also very stressful at the same time. So I had to take a step back and focus on five small little things I can do every single day in order to build my self trust and just let myself know that I can trust myself to do the hard things I think are hard. Yeah, basically. So for this 30 days of doing the bare minimum challenge, I had five things to do. One was drinking water every single day. The other thing was that my sleep, very important. I had very bad sleeping schedules. Again, I was too busy. I had hardly any routine. I think I was surviving on fumes. I was definitely chronically stressed. I think it's not completely gone, but it's better than it was. The other thing is that food and nourishing myself. As a result of not sleeping well, being extremely busy, and not prioritizing myself, I would just eat anything I would see and just grab random things or fast food and things like that. So, again, made me feel worse. So, the other thing I had to prioritize is at least have one healthy meal, balanced meal every single day. The fourth thing was that I should go outside for at least 10 minutes. I work from home, and this was very hard for me before. I could spend 2 to 3 days in the house without stepping foot outside, just working or doing nothing or just doom scrolling. Bad for your mental health. So the other thing was going outside for a walk at least 10 minutes every single day. The fifth thing that I needed to do was on career leverage, and that is spending at least 1 hour every single day to learn something new. I am in a career sector where things move very quickly and we need to learn something new every single day. And this is something that I have been slacking on, and it's crucial for me to learn something new every single day. Yeah, for my leverage. These are the three things that I have learned from doing my 30 days of doing the bare minimum challenge. Number one, sleep is very important. I know it sounds very cliche. I was also like, it's something that we have had, but if you don't implement it, you just don't see the effects of it. But I realized that during the days where I slept at least 8 hours or 7.5 plus, my days were really energetic. I found myself doing the things I wanted to do in my to-do list without feeling burnt out and tired and just wanting to quit. So that was a plus. Sleeping, very important. Number two, I had no idea how much hydration had an effect on how I felt. So me hydrating every single day made me feel so much better, but maybe it's compounding effect. Hydration plus sleep makes you feel better. Before my 30 days of doing the bare minimum challenge, I was really stressed, probably chronically stressed, very stressed actually. This past 6 months have been crazy for me. So right now I feel so much better. Of course, there's some improvements that I still need to do. It probably takes some time to me to feel my best, but I definitely feel a difference uh, between between when I started and now that I am finishing my 30 days of doing the bare minimum challenge. So sleep and water have been really important. And going outside for a walk, it's a plus. I have had this time and time again that depression does not hit a moving target. And I think it's definitely true because I also believe it's one of the things that has contributed to me feeling so much better and not as overwhelmed as I was feeling before I started the challenge. So, yeah, I feel so much better. I feel like I can do these things that I in my head were really hard for me to even comprehend and actually get myself to try. So I'm very open to trying things and working on things previously would not have even thought of doing or would have been too stressed about to actually do. So yeah, I think overall the 30 days of doing the bare minimum was a plus and a win for me. I want to actually go for a walk today. I'll be doing these things every day continuously. It's just that the 30-day challenge is over, but doesn't mean it stops here for me. I'll be doing them every day. It has definitely helped me positively, and I am glad I stuck to it. If you have gotten to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. And if you relate to any of these concepts I have talked about in this video, you can drop a comment down below. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on my next one. Bye.